Okay, namaste all.
Pranam Mat.
Namaste, how are you?
Pranam
Fine.
Swamiji.
Namaste, Linda. Namaste,
Namaste.
Hari. So we'll start with our prayer. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari.
Okay, namaste all.
Pranam Mat.
Namaste, how are you?
Pranam
Fine.
Swamiji.
Namaste, Linda. Namaste, Hari.
Namaste.
I think there is a little
So
problem. Okay, I think it's okay now. So we'll start with our prayer. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om. सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तव कथामृतं तप्त जीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमंगलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः. May we be protected, may we be nourished, may we strive with energy and vigor, may our study be enlightening and not give rise to hostility. Om peace, peace, peace. Your nectar-like words and warm and inspiring life stories, eulogized by learned sages, are indeed eradicator of shoots of ignorance. These are auspicious to hear and propitious to inculcate in one's own life. Those who take these words to the world are indeed great benefactor of the world. Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Naham prakasha sarvasya yoga maya samavrita. I am not revealed to all or not to anyone and everyone. Why so? Because I cover myself in yoga maya. By this maya, what is maya? Maya is not a magic. Maya is a power, Shakti. And Bhagavan said also, Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Durattaya. It is Devi Shakti. So what is magic and what is Devi Shakti? Magic, behind magic, there is nothing that exists. The existence is feigned. Say like they bring something from thin air as if they create, but they don't create. It's only sleight of hands, a trick. But here Devi Maya, what it does? It shows something as something other than that. In Sanskrit, it is called atasmin tad buddhi. Whatever it is not, we have somehow think that it is there. Says Holy Mother, life of Holy Mother. It looks like most ordinary. Even Swami Arupananda, one asked, Mother, you are like ordinary woman sitting and making rotis. Are you Maya? Mother immediately accepted. What else, my child? I am Maya. That is why I am sitting here. Otherwise, I would have sat in the Vaikuntha Loka near Narayana. So this is, what is Maya? Truth hidden in a uh, intelligent way. But it is revealed also. Sometimes when you pray to God, then that reality is revealed. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratya. It's very, very difficult to cross over this Maya. Then what is the way? Mameva ye prapaddante Maya metam tarantite. Those who worship me, those who propitiate me, they alone can cross this Maya over. And it is the creation of God Himself. In a song, it is said that you have winged Jiva to enjoy, go and enjoy, like indicated, mother indicated, go and enjoy. And then she sees looks at the funds. So this is her own creation, and occasionally she revealed herself also. When Arupanand, just now I quoted, that when he said, "Are you Maya?" It's amazing to see how you interact. And immediately she accepted, "Yes, I am Maya. That's why this is my condition." And sometimes when it is said that, "Mother, every time you'll have to come, you what to do? Every time have to come. Wherever Shiva is there, Shakti must be there." So it is a great life of Holy Mother. And this is not only one occasion. There are so many occasions when she herself revealed. Apparently, she is most ordinary. It's amazing to see her character. Just now we read that Golap Ma told Yogin Ma, most probably, this is how things happen. Golap Ma said to Yogin Ma, why Sri Ramakrishna went to Calcutta? It's because Thakur is angry with mother. And Yogin Ma could not digest it. Immediately went to her and reported that Golap is saying this. And mother wept. And then she went all the way from Dakshineshwar to that Shampukur Bati. And then when Sri Ramakrishna pacified her, then only she came back. So it's a great fun. So anyway, we are reading her life. We'll have more fun. So I think today David will read.
Start now, Swami?
David, go ahead.
Can you hear me, Swami?
David?
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now, Swami?
David will read.
Does anyone else hear me?
Huh?
Can anyone hear me or no?
Yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
David?
You can't hear me? Swami, can you hear me? Can you hear me now, Swami? Okay, I'll read. In March 1892, Swami Shivananda, Ramakrishnananda, and Subodhananda went to visit Holy Mother at Jairambati. Can anyone hear me or no?
Yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
David? You can't hear me? Swami, can you hear me? Something's going on with there's an echo. Can you hear me now, Swami? Okay, I'll read. In March 1892, Swami Shivananda, Ramakrishnananda, and Subodhananda went to visit Holy Mother at Jairambati. Can anyone hear me or no?
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
hear you.
There is some problem. Okay, so I think today. Now, David,
Yes, Swami.
I'll read today.
I can read. It's just that there's an echo going on. So would do I can keep going? Can anyone hear me or no?
Okay, today I'll read. Today I'll read, okay? There is a problem, a sound problem. Anyway, we are on the page 386. In March 1892, Swamis Shivananda, Ramakrishnananda, and Subodhananda went to visit Holy Mother at Jairambati. At that time, it was a difficult journey. The journey, the mother, before they left and got her permission to visit, they informed the mother before they left and got her permission to visit. When they arrived, the mother was very happy. She had arranged milk, fish, and various vegetables for them. Swami Shivananda recalled, at night, as we were going to bed after dinner, I planned with Swami Ramakrishnananda that we should cook for Holy Mother on the following day. The next morning, when we broached the subject before her after breakfast, she at first laughed at the idea and said, "How can that be, my child? I am your mother. It is my duty to cook for you. And here you want to cook for me instead? You will hardly be able to bear the smoke in the kitchen." With such words, she tried to dissuade us, but we did not mind her objections and were firm in our resolve. As a last argument, I said, we come from Brahmin families, so why should you have any objection to taking food from us? Even the master ate my cooking. Ultimately, she had to agree. So it is like a diplomacy, like putting pressure, say like on caste basis. Swami Ramakrishnan, I cooked and the mother was highly pleased with the food. We stayed with Holy Mother for 3 days that time in great joy. Her affection was boundless. She was extremely busy from morning till night so that we might not have the slightest discomfort. After a few days, one night I had a fever accompanied by shivering, and it increased as the night advanced. I had been feeling feverish since evening. Added to that, I had my supper too, for I could not help taking food in the presence of the mother. All night I passed in an almost unconscious state. In the early hours of the morning, I told Shashi Maharaj, brother, no more of this here. If I stay here with my fever, I shall only be burdening the mother with great worries. We shall bid farewell to the mother in the morning and leave this place. After that, I do not care what happens. We two agreed to the proposal. As soon as the day dawned, we were saluted the mother and left Jairambati. At first, mother would not agree to our departure so soon. But when she found that we were insistent, she kept silent. On another occasion, Swami Shivananda said, Sri Ramakrishna incarnated himself in human form for establishing the Yuga Dharma, the religion of this age. The mother incarnated herself for fulfilling his mission. How can ordinary mortals understand her? In the beginning, even we, meaning the disciples, did not understand her in the least. She used to keep her divinity such a close secret that one could not understand anything about her. What is the mission of Sri Ramakrishna? As we find in this world, if we observe, we can see the religion is a great factor of uniting people. But the same religion was made weapon, and it caused lots of bloodshed in this world. So it is the divine plan that there must be something. And that is what happened in the case of Sri Ramakrishna, that without intention, as it were, Sri Ramakrishna practiced almost all religions, prevalent religions that time, and found the common point. That means harmony of religion. Once somebody told Holy Mother, Mother, what is the theme of Sri Ramakrishna? Is it harmony of religion? Mother said immediately, no, my child, it is renunciation. That is the theme or the main point of Sri Ramakrishna's life. But it happened because he practiced various religions. So this happened as a byproduct. That means it is not his primary goal to show the world. It is renunciation, and that was main. And in another place, Mother said that Sri Ramakrishna wanted to depict the motherhood of God. That is why he left me this time in this world. Because when somebody asks why Mother Sri Ramakrishna left you here, and it happened that at Kashipur Garden House, one day Sri Ramakrishna was staring at her, and then Mother asked, do you want to tell me something? You are looking at me. And then Sri Ramakrishna said, will this do alone? Won't you do anything? Mother said, what can I do? I am a woman. What can I do? Then Sri Ramakrishna said, no. You'll have to do a lot. What this has done, you'll have to do a lot. So what is the point? In this world, we find two forces are working. Say, like in physical world, we can say if there is centripetal force, then there must be centrifugal force. One force works for construction, another force works for its destruction. So apparently in this world, we see so much of conflict, so much of discord. There must be something, some cohesive force that we find in spirituality. Not in bhoga, but in yoga. The power resides in yoga. So Sri Ramakrishna, the theme of Sri Ramakrishna is this to depict to the world. Harmony of religion, yes, that is also there, but this happened unintentionally. Because for a realized soul, this conflict does not happen. It is like this. A child don't see or recognize if someone is stealing something because there is no concept. Similarly, concept of stealing. Similarly, those who go beyond, they are beyond all dualities. So, for realized soul, this conflict is um, not of consideration, but this happened because of the divine plan. So that is the mission of Sri Ramakrishna. And Holy Mother came. Holy Mother came to fulfill that mission, how to live a righteous life in a circumstances which is conflicting. As we know, the companions of Holy Mother was strange. We cannot say any other word. We can only say strange. As we know, someone is greedy, someone is um, like crazy, some half crazy, or all kinds of people. And at this is one end. At the second end, there are realized souls. And Sri Ramakrishna himself. So Holy Mother had to deal with all, with equanimity, with poise, with calmness. And she guided all to their betterment. So this is her, her part that we see in this Ramakrishna Leela. She used to keep her divinity such close secret that one could not understand anything about her. Mother assumed this human body in order to awaken the entire womanhood of the world. And even Swamiji wrote from America to Shivanandaji, say, Dada, you don't know the significance of the life of Holy Mother yet. But let me come, let me worship her as living goddess Durga. And then only my name is what my name is. So Swami Premananda wrote, who has understood the greatness of Holy Mother? You have heard about Sita, Savitri, Vishnupriya, and Radharani, but the mother occupies a higher place than them. Not an iota of supernatural power is noticeable in her. The master was endowed with the power of knowledge, and we witnessed many times his ecstasy and samadhi. And what about the mother? She holds these powers suppressed within herself. What a great superhuman power she had. In this regard, I must have told you one story, an incident that happened with Swami Sridharanandji. So one day he asked Swami Shantanandaji that, Maharaj, I have a question, I have a doubt. What is that? So Sridharanandji said that we read about Sri Ramakrishna that he used to go to Samadhi again and again. And as if at the drop of the hat, he would go to Samadhi. But we don't hear anything about Holy Mother. So he did not reply. When the question was repeated, second time also he did not reply. Third time he was agitated. What are you saying, Salil? Mother is the giver of Samadhi. What do you think of my mother? So Shantananji was very fair. And when he was angry, one could see the blush of, the rush of blood. So he scolded Maharaj. So Holy Mother is such that she was the giver of Samadhi. the mother, and she used to suppress that, because to fulfill her mission, if she would depict those things, then people would not come close to her. And then the mission was not fulfilled. So the mother is giving refuge to all. She is the embodiment of infinite power and boundless grace. Victory to the mother. Even the master would accept people only after a lot of testing and screening. And what do we see in the mother's life? It is indeed amazing that she gives refuge to all indiscriminately. And Sri Ramakrishna used to weigh the hands of disciples, see many signs and symptoms, but mother accepted all, even with their faults and foibles, even with knowing their past. And when Sri Ramakrishna said, complained that why did you not bring food and you gave to that lady? You don't know what was she, what was her past. Then Holy Mother said, Thakur, if somebody approaches me saying, Mother, I cannot say no. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, okay, promise that you will not give to anyone and you will bring yourself. But Holy Mother said, I cannot do that. Now please eat. And Sri Ramakrishna, after that, like a good boy, he ate, which he could not touch before. So most probably mother purified that food. And that is why Sri Ramakrishna could have that food. So this is purifying, Pavitram charitam yasya pavitram jivanam tatha. Mother was purification or purity herself. So she would purify all our lives. That is why whatever you are, whatever one is, not to worry about. We are to take refuge at Holy Mother's feet. And Mother knows how to correct us. And she herself said, if my son is soiled, who will clean? It is me, because I am the mother. And, Devabrata Maharaj, Swami, that he was in the revolutionary party. So all of a sudden he had to go when Holy Mother was at Varanasi. And but Holy Mother was always worried. Most probably they left without eating. But when Sudhira Devi informed her that no, before they left, they had food. So Mother was assured. Mother was always worried about us, about our food, about our welfare. So we have nothing to worry about. She's looking after us. And this faith one must have. We have 5 powers. One is called power of Ishta Shraddha. We have great power. What is Shraddha? Shraddha is one-pointed devotion. One-pointed devotion, Shraddha. And this is a power. Say you have money, that's your power. Where is that money? You don't have in your place, but you have a card or you have an account number. You have to invoke that number. You have to invoke that card. Similarly, Shraddha is such that if you invoke, power comes to you. That is why we need to repeat the name of God. It is a great power. Ishta Shraddha. Very important. As we repeat, the power is invoked. It comes to us. Similarly, there is power of mantra Shakti. And one must have that faith that this mantra will redeem me. This mantra will save me. This mantra will lead me to the other shore. So this firm faith should be there.
Swami,
Then one should have firm faith in Guru, because that is also invoking the power. Guru connects with the Ishta, chosen ideal. And the fourth is power of sadhana, the process. The process that you have been given, one must have that power and full faith in it. Then only power is invoked. And lastly, the Shakti, that power in sadhaka. Sadhaka, Shakti, Shraddha. So Shraddha in the power of the sadhaka. That means the person, himself or herself. I have that power. Only I need to invoke my divinity. So this invoking divinity is a power. One, we are to invoke it. We are to have that faith in oneself, in the process, in the mantra, in Guru, and also in Ishta, chosen ideal. So this is to invoke. Being the empress of the universe, she has assumed the mask of a poor woman. She sweeps the floor, washes dishes and vessels, husks paddy, and even removes the leavings of devotees after eating. She has been undergoing this hardship as at Jairambati in order to teach householders their household duties. She has infinite patience, boundless compassion, and above all, complete absence of ego. See, that, it's amazing qualities. We have small something, a little quality, then we are puffed with our ego. But with the whole power at her command, but she is without any egoistic expression and also no egoism. So this is great patience. We see even Radhu's mother, that crazy aunt, once she beat her, but Holy Mother forgave her, and not only that, she took the dust of her feet and put on the head of the crazy aunt. So this is the patience that we also inculcate in our lives. Premanand was one of the few disciples of the master who had free access to Holy Mother, Premanand Baburam Maharaj. She was very fond of him, and Premananda was also very devoted to her. Whenever any monk went to visit Holy Mother, at Udbodhan house, Premananda sent flowers, vegetables, and milk for her from Belur Mutt. It is across Ganga, about 4-5 miles or so. So he used to send that. Because he never initiated anyone, he would send devotees to Holy Mother or Brahmananda for initiation. Premananda's face actually glowed when he spoke about Holy Mother. He once said that those who differentiated between her and the master would never make any spiritual progress. She and the master were like the two sides of one coin. In the course of a talk at Belur Mutt, he said to the devotees, "We have seen that she has a much greater capacity than the master." Like, how can we say? If Sri Ramakrishna was put to this circumstance where Holy Mother was, we doubt what would have happened. And Swamiji would be angry. So anyway, Mother was so patient, so forbearing. She's the embodiment of power, and how well she controls it. Even she controlled Swami Vivekananda. When Vivekananda wanted to sell the property that was procured at Belur Mutt for future mutt, so that time he wanted to sell, but Mother stopped him. And with simple argument that it is, how can you sell? You have already donated to me. And Sri Ramakrishna. So you have no right. And Swamiji immediately could understand. And then she explained also, you are my children, you are habituated to face hardship. But my children who will come later, they need some basic say sustaining facilities. So Sri Ramakrishna could not do so. And here, though he tried, his power became manifest through his frequent ecstasies, which were seen by all. The mother repeatedly experiences samadhi, but others do not know of it. What wonderful self-control she exercises. She covers herself with a veil, like a young bride in her husband's home. The people of Jairambati think that she is busy day and night, looking after her nephews and nieces. When Holy Mother was in Calcutta, Premananda always asked her permission before going anywhere to lecture. In 1914, Premananda was invited to speak during the Ramakrishna festival in Malda, in North Bengal. He came with the devotees to Udbodhan to receive the mother's permission, but she refused it because Premananda had been sick only a fortnight before. When the devotees again importunated Holy Mother about the trip, she asked Premananda if he wanted to go. He replied with great emotion, "What do I know, Mother? I shall carry out your order. If you ask me to jump into fire, I'll jump. If you ask me to plunge into water, I'll plunge. If you ask me to enter into hell, I'll enter. What do I know? Your word is final." At last, Holy Mother gave her permission, but she asked him to return soon. To the devotees, he said, "You see, they are all great souls. Their bodies are channels for doing good in the world. Look after their physical comfort and well-being." What a wonderful interaction that we find here. All the time she was concerned about the devotees and the well-being. So this is what we see. Swami Abhidanand said, "She who was Sita and Radha was incarnated in this age in the form of Sri Sharda Devi. The mother is Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom. She bestows knowledge and liberation. The master and mother are identical as Shiva and Shakti. The disciples of the master consulted with Holy Mother even in personal matters. When they could not come to a decision, themselves. Swami Abhidananda left for America in 1897, where he lived on strict vegetarian food. From time to time, he suffered illness. His doctor suggested that he take non-vegetarian food for health reasons, but this he wrote a letter to Holy Mother seeking her advice. She replied, "Dear son, I am delighted to receive your letter yesterday with the news, and your activities are going on well. You are glorifying the face of the Master. I always pray to him, and I'll bless you so that you may be crowned with success. There is no doubt that the Master will always help you in your noble activities. Do not be so strict about food. In that country, you should take fish and meat instead of purely vegetarian food. It will not do any harm to you. I am giving you permission to eat non-vegetarian food without any hesitation. Always take care of your health. Take rest in solitude from time to time and write to me occasionally about your health." See, we can feel that her compassion and also her love for her children. Swami Turiyanand said, "The mother is the great divine power. She exists in this world to do good to humanity." You know, Turiyananda's background is he was Vedanti monk. Right from his childhood, he practiced Vedanta. And he was attracted to Sri Ramakrishna because he thought he can make him a yogi. And when one day Sri Ramakrishna told him, "What your Vedanta says, is it not that Brahman alone is real and this world illusory?" And Swami Turiyananji immediately, that time Hari, immediately could understand that this world is illusory. Brahman alone is real, that Brahman is playing in so many forms. Brahman alone exists. The existence comes from Brahman. And we should not be caught with name and form. So this realization happened immediately. So such a monk, later he would depend wholly on mother, all the time, mother. So Turiyan said, "The mother is the great divine power. She exists in this world to do good to humanity. We try our utmost to raise our minds to her, to the throat center, while she uses Radhu to force her mind down to that place." You know, this only yogi can experience. Our mind generally dwells in lower chakras, but yogis, they lift to the throat chakras. And mother on the other side, she is to bring her mind down, holding Radhu. So this is the statement of a yogi who could see this. Try to understand this mystery. Victory to mother, the primordial power. You know, it is very difficult because in even dirty clothes, in village background, when we see, we cannot apprehend the height of Holy Mother's life. Swami Subodhananji said, "The Master and the Mother are one, as the obverse and reverse of the same coin, as fire and its power to burn are identical, so are they. They are complementary to each other. The mother is Mahamaya, the primordial power. When God incarnates, she also comes with him. Otherwise, the play of an avatara remains incomplete. She came with Ramachandra as Sita, with Krishna as Radha, and Buddha as Yashodhara, and Chaitanya as Vishnupriya, and now with Ramakrishna as Sharada. So we are fortunate to have such a mother. Know for certain that when Holy Mother has blessed you, from that very moment, your fate has changed. Think about it. Say my guru was disciple of Holy Mother. The hand that touched the Holy Mother's feet touched my head. Such a direct. And here most of the devotees are disciples of Asheshanandaji. Same thing. Asheshanandaji was also a disciple of Holy Mother. So this is the power of faith. One gets that confidence that yes, my Ishta is not small. My Guru, my Param Guru. So I have a great tradition, family. So this to be invoked. Know for certain that when Holy Mother has blessed you, from that very moment your fate has changed. Many people even now deeply regret that they did not have darshan of the Mother. Only he can understand Sri Ramakrishna or Holy Mother to whom they reveal themselves. The sun can be seen only with sunlight. It is by their grace and compassion that people can know them and have their darshan. If you can make the Mother your own, through her grace, you will attain everything. So we don't need another lamp to see sun. That is the rays of sun that reveals sun. So the grace of Mother, when we seek her grace, Mother gives this confidence, Mother gives this devotion. That is why we need to pray to her. And it's another thing. It's not one-time job. It is to be done over and over again. Like a person was crushing a stone. So 1, 2, and someone was watching. So after say 99 beating, then only it was broken. Then that person asked, why did not you strike that 99th in the beginning? 99 stroke cannot be beaten in the beginning. And every stroke, it looks like it is effectless. But actually, those strikes also are cause of breaking that stone. So that is why we need to do over and over again. One may say, what is the need of eating every day? We eat every day, okay, let not eat today. That does not happen. We eat every day. Of course, sometimes we do upavas also, but what I'm saying, as eating is required, breathing is required, praying is also important every day. Swami Vijnanananda said, another disciple, as we know, Vijnanananda, Peshan Maharaj, Hari Prasanna. I repeat the mother's name as Ma Anandamayi. there is a special effect of chanting the mother's name. This is very important. When we utter the Ramakrishna, today someone telephoned me and says, Swami, I have this problem. He's 81 years old. He said, Swami, I have a problem. Ego comes. Tell me something by which this ego goes. I said, okay, let us chant. So we chanted Ramakrishna, 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 Ramakrishna. And he also chanted. And then he realized, yes, I understand. And he thanked me then. So this power of name is not small. We may think, what is that fun? Again, repeat over and over again. No, you do it and then you can see the change. These names, the divine names, have inherent, potent power. And it's very effective. Effective means this has more power than any external thing. I repeat the mother's name as Manandamayi. There is a special effect of chanting the mother's name. She protects spiritual aspirants from lust. So this also, anything, lust, ego, greed, I told him also. So the name can take us through. I experienced this. One can attain devotion, faith, sincerity, intelligence, wealth, and opulence by the power of her name. I derive more strength from the mother's name than from the master's. Who are saying this? Direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna. So their certification or their statement is not a futile thing. They experience this. That is why they said this. You must look upon the master and mother with an eye of non-differentiation. Remember, one cannot realize the master without the grace of the mother. Even when you need to pray for devotion to Holy Sri Ramakrishna, you need to pray to Holy Mother. Mother has key for devotion to Sri Ramakrishna. So you have to first propitiate. Once it happened, Holy Mother was at Varanasi, and Rakhal Maharaj came, Swami Brahmananda. So Mother, through Golapma or someone, asked Rakhal, why Shakti is to be propitiated first. And Brahmananda immediately told that it is because Mother is holding the key of devotion also. So Mother has got everything. You must look upon the master and mother with an eye of non-differentiation. Remember, one cannot realize the master without the grace of the mother, and vice versa. The master is, as it were, Lord Narayana. Whatever we say, we are very close to mother and we are a bit afraid of Sri Ramakrishna. So that is why we need to take shelter at the feet of mother. And the mother goddess Lakshmi, one should ask for strength from the mother. Without strength, nothing can be achieved. Swami Akhandananda said, Holy Mother is the goddess Annapurna, the mother of the universe, and Lakshmi of Vaikuntha. The time God himself incarnated as Sri Ramakrishna, and the goddess as our Holy Mother. God and goddess both are necessary to perform the Avatar Leela, or the divine play on the earth. As many times God has incarnated as an avatara, from Ramachandra to Chaitanya, so many times his consort has come. So our mother became Sita, Radha, Yashodhara, Vishnupriya. The master disclosed the true nature of the mother to some of us. She said to Swami Trigunatitananda, Radha's infinite power of Maya is beyond description. Millions of Krishna and Ramas evolve, abide, and dissolve in it. That's in Bengali. Saying is in Bengali. রাধার অনন্ত লীলা কহনে না যায় কোটি কৃষ্ণ কোটি রাম হয় যায় রয়. So this is the glory of mother. When a devotee said that, no, all these direct disciples, they are established in truth. They cannot say something which is not real. And whatever they said, it is their own experience. When a devotee said that he had met Holy Mother, Swami Akhandananda remarked, when you have seen the mother, the same result of having the darshan of Sri Ramakrishna will accrue to you. To have had the darshan of the mother or the master is the same thing. And think of that when mother was worshipped by the incarnation of this age as Shodashi. The disciples considered an order from Holy Mother to be their Guru's order. In 1897, Swami Akhandananda was the first monk to start famine relief in Murshidabad, and Swamiji encouraged him to work even unto death. Forgetting food and rest, he served human beings as God, which is one of the principles of the Ramakrishna mission. Eventually, his health broke down and he suffered from malarial fever and a lack of proper food and rest. The brother disciples asked him to take care of himself, but he disregarded their advice. Finally, the mother called for him to come to her Calcutta residence. He immediately came from Shargachi and bowed down to her. Holy Mother told him, now you should stay in Balaram's house and an Ayurvedic doctor will treat you. Please follow his instructions implicitly and don't go away from that place without my permission. The Swami obeyed the mother like a little boy. When he was under the Ayurvedic treatment, Premananda visited him and asked him to come to Belur Math for a day. Akhandananda replied, brother, the mother asked me to stay here and have the treatment. I can't go any place without her permission. Otherwise, she will scold me. So Premananda then went to Udbodhan, got the mother's permission, and brought him to Belur Math. See, what a respect and everyone had for mother. Nowadays, some people do not look after their elderly parents who brought them into this world and raised them. They do not realize how much suffering and trouble a mother undertakes to bring up a child. In one of the hymns of the Divine Mother, Shankaracharya says, O Mother, a bad son may sometimes be born, but never has there been a bad mother. An ocean has its bottom and its limits, but a mother's affection is bottomless and limitless. The difference between an ordinary mother and Holy Mother is this. An ordinary mother thinks that her children came from her body, so they belong only to her. Holy Mother knew that all human beings originated from her, and all are her children. She demonstrated pure and unselfish love to humanity. Ramakrishna left a group of wonderful children who looked after Holy Mother more than they did their own biological mothers. The relationship between the Master's disciples and Holy Mother was so loving and sweet that it should be the paradigm of mother-child relationships all over the world. So we'll stop here. Let us feel this love of mother. There is no explanation for that. There should not be any explanation, but we have to feel that. Akshay?
Yes.
Stop here. Okay, so let us feel this. Okay,
Play.
so we cannot converse today because the sound system is not good. There is some echo. Okay, we'll say our prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tassat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Thank you all. Thank you. Jai Ma.
Jai Ma. Pranam Maharaj.
Namaskar.
Pranam Swamiji. Thank you.
Namaskar to all.
Pranam
Thank you.
Swamiji.
So good to be back.
Jai Ma.